A Chesapeake man could face a sentence of up to life in prison after he pleaded guilty to attempted coercion and enticement of a child, which authorities say he committed at the time he was an active duty sailor. Emily Harrison is live in the studio breaking down the investigation into 31-year-old Kyle Babiak. And Emily, court documents say that he believed he was talking to a 14-year-old girl, but it was an undercover agent.
It was an undercover agent. Court records show that undercover agent immediately told Babiak two things. One, that she was 14 years old, and two, that she lived in Hampton. According to court documents, Babiak directly acknowledged both of these statements and expressed concern for himself.
Court documents outline how Kyle Babiak wrote to the undercover officer, quote, he could wind up in a court-martial, and that, quote, basically his life would be over at that point after learning the girl's reported age. However, records say Babiak did not stop contacting the undercover agent, and the messages quickly escalated in a sexual nature. Court documents say Babiak sent an explicit video of himself to the agent asking for photos in return and described sexual fantasies that he had. When the undercover agent told Babiak her mom would not be home one night, records say Babiak traveled from Chesapeake to Hampton with the intent to bring her to his house. But when he arrived, court documents say he was arrested by NCIS agents and officers with Hampton Police Department. Babiak, who authorities say was at the time an active duty sailor, now faces a sentence of up to life in prison after he pleaded guilty to one count of attempted coercion and enticement of a child this past Friday.
Now, the maximum sentence Babiak could face is life in prison, whereas the mandatory minimum sentence is just 10 years. A federal judge is scheduled to decide his fate in late July during sentencing. Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Emily.